Music House Rock and Rollers. Missy Lee's here again. I'm streaming from my bedroom slash home studio. As you all know, we're all stuck indoors right now. I know in my downtime I've just been working really hard on my instrument. There's always room to grow. I hope you all have been doing the same. I posted a few videos yesterday. I kind of want to build on those today and work on a pentatonic scale, a major pentatonic scale, that is. So today I'd like to do that in the key of G, a G major pentatonic scale. This will be very useful when you want to start soloing. The pentatonic scale also consists of a lot of notes that carry melodies in songs and whatnot. So maybe you have your power chords in a song, but the melody that you hear, maybe like the line that's kind of catchy, that is usually based on a major pentatonic scale in a lot of those songs. So I'll show you the scale itself today, and then I also have my looping pedal here. So I'll loop a chord progression for you, and I'll play that solo over top so you kind of get an understanding of what that sounds like. So let's begin then. As always, let's make sure our guitar's in tune. I actually haven't quite tuned mine up yet, so I have my little clip on here. We can do it together, starting with our low E string. Let me get this in here so you can see it. It's a little flat, which means it's a little under, so we gotta tune it up this way. Next is A. Our D string next. Looks like all my strings were a little flat. G. B is next. And our high E. So make sure you're in tune. You can go ahead and pause the video if you need to take a minute and get tuned up there. So the first note of our G major pentatonic scale, a lot of words there, we'll take it one note at a time though. Our first note is going to be G, since it's the root of our scale. So go ahead and find G. It's going to be the 3rd fret on your E string. I want you to play it with your 2nd finger. G. So actually a good pointer before we begin is a pentatonic scale consists of 5 notes. This scale is going to have more, but it's going to be the same 5 notes repeated. So the pentatonic scale is G, A, B, D, E. That's G, A, B, D, and E. So again, find your G. G. What's next? G, A. A is going to be played with your 4th finger on the 1st string, or sorry, 6th string, the low E string, on the 5th fret. So go back and forth there. G, A. So G, A, B is next. B can be played on the 2nd fret of your 2nd string, the A string, with your 1st finger. B, G, A, B, G, A, B. What's next? D. D will be played with your 4th finger on the 5th fret of that same string, the A string. D. Let's go over the 4 we just learned. G, A, B, D. So only one more note. G, A, B, D. That's right, E. So E you can go ahead and play with your 1st finger, 2nd fret on your D string. E. Now let's revise that. Those are the 5 notes of the major pentatonic scale, G major pentatonic scale. Let's go over that again. Ready? Play. G, A, B, D, E. Well done. Now from here, we're going to repeat those same 5 notes. We'll just play them an octave higher, which will kind of make the whole scale that you can solo in, and which I'll show you later. So stay on your E there. E. So if we have G, A, B, we repeat that, what's next? G again. So your higher octave G can be found on your D string, 5th fret, with your 4th finger. G. Wait here, I'll show you. Should sound like this one. So G is there. G. A is next. A can be found on the 2nd fret of your G string with your 1st finger. A. Then B, which is your 3rd finger, same string on the G string, 4th fret. Now that's a lot of information, so let's back up to the 2nd G that we played. 2nd G was our 4th finger, 5th fret of the D string. G, then A, 2nd fret, G string, 1st finger. B there. It's the next one. 3rd finger, 4th fret, G string. Then what's next? G, A, B, D. D, which you can play with your 2nd finger, 3rd fret of your B string. We're getting really high up now on the strings. D, and then E again, which is your 4th finger, 5th fret of your B string. E. So let's go back to that 2nd G again. G, 4th finger, 5th fret, D string. G, A, B, D, A. Just one more, and it's G, G. It's our 3rd octave of playing G. G. Well done, you did that. For purposes of soloing, we could add one more note, which is our high A. A. That is played with your 4th finger, high E string on the 5th fret. Sorry, if I didn't mention, the high G is your 2nd finger, 3rd fret of your high E string. It looks exactly like this G, because they're both E. E, F, F sharp, G, G, A. So, that's a lot of information, but if you can just think about how it's only 5 notes, we're just repeating them. It's G, A, B, D, E. Those 5 notes make up the G major pentatonic scale. All we're doing is playing those 5 and then playing them again an octave higher. If you listen with your ear, they're the exact same notes. They're just played in different areas of the neck because the strings are tuned to different notes. So let's go really slow first. I'll play it first. You can listen to me, and then we'll do it all together, okay? So listen first. Here I go. G, A, B, D, E, G, A, B, D, E, G. That's super high. Cool, let's try that together. 1, 2, ready, play. G, A, B, D, E. Ready, G again. G, A, B, D, E, and G again. G, A. Well done. Sorry if I moved a little fast there. Feel free to pause the video at any point and go through and work through those notes again. Let's try that one more time exactly how we did. we'll do that one more time, and then I'll show you how that solo can be used, or sorry, that scale could be used to solo over top of some chords. So let's do that one more time, all together. 1, 2, ready, G, G, A, B, D, E, G again, G, A, B, D, E, G, A. You did it. For purposes of seeing this a little bit closer, I'll do this one more time with you, but I'll make sure my neck is super close so you can see it, because I realized I was a little far away. So let's try that again. Ready? Let me get this in the frame. 1, 2, ready, play. G, A, B, D, E. Now G, G, A, B, D, E, G, A. Well done. There we go. So again, feel free to stop this, pause it, go back, work on it at your own pace. I'm going to show you now how that scale fits in over top of a song. So as I said before, I have my little looping pedal here, which means I can play something and hit the button on it, and it'll make a loop of what I was playing. So I'm just going to play some chords over top of it. I'm going to play G chord, a D chord, and a C chord, which are very common chords in a lot of our favorite songs. So let me get this loop going, and then I'll show you how that scale fits over top of it. And feel free to play along, or just listen, whatever you want to do. Your hands, see, it's looping. It's like magic. See, those are the notes. E, A. Go ahead and stop that. So that gives you an idea. All those notes I just played were the notes we learned exactly. So work hard at those. A major pentatonic scale can be used in any key. I chose G today because we learned our G major scale before in the previous videos. It's a good starting point. But yeah, we'll hopefully have some more videos up of how you can play those in different keys, but for now, just work on those that we learned. And yeah, you'll get it in no time. No worries if it's a little tough right now. It's a lot of information, but if you take the video and pause it and take it step by step, I feel very confident that you'll get it. Cool. So thanks for tuning in again. Take care.